Hello and welcome to On the Sofa. I'm Colson.
Jack.
Ben.
On the Sofa is our podcast where the three of us, your three best mates from your tellies, get together to talk all things films. We watch a film, then we come into the studio and we say what we loved, hated and rated about the film. Wednesday is our film episode special. Isn't that right, Jack?
It is.
Well, it was our film episode special. So when we started this podcast,
Yep.
the idea was you hadn't seen certain films,
Yep.
which we thought you should have, and we had to see your films.
Yep.
And then we've got to this thing where we're seeing films that are right on at the cinema, doing well.
Current
Oscar
releases.
films.
Yeah.
So we picked Sentimental Value because we couldn't get it on streaming. Then it came on streaming because it had gone off the cinema.
5 Oscar nominations.
Nine.
Nine.
Close, yeah.
9. 4 of the actors, I think.
Yeah.
But normally what would happen, I think, call me a traditionalist, but I think you would either read or watch the thing you're about to review.
Yeah.
I think that's how a review show
Yeah,
works.
I agree. I don't think you can do it if you haven't.
No. So what we're
I
about
think it's
to do...
recommended. It's definitely.
I think so,
yeah.
because sometimes you could do something and someone goes, "Ooh, have you actually been there?" Like if you wrote about, I don't know, been to Paris or...
Yeah, yeah.
Have you actually been there? And you go, no,
then
but I've
someone
seen
goes,
pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Colson this week hasn't seen the film,
But he's reviewing it.
but he's reviewing it. He's seen the poster
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of knows who's in it.
I know Bill from Amia's in it.
Bill from Mamma Mia's in
Yeah.
it. But
Pennywise is dad.
Pennywise. But you
Couldn't
couldn't be asked, is what you
It's
said.
not that I couldn't be asked.
Couldn't be arsed.
I completely forgot to the point where
He
I
forgot mid-live on a Patreon.
But then
post.
On a
We
Patreon
would
live.
do that.
Actually, do you know what? I'm going to repost that Patreon live on Patreon. Watch Colson realise that he only did the thing. He didn't do the only thing he had to do.
yeah. And it's really, really bad. And I massively apologise. But I also don't know when I would have realised.
Well, you
'Cause-
did.
I know, but as in if we hadn't have done that Patreon live,
Well, you would have realised now.
yeah,
Mm.
and I'd have been
Well,
like,
we go, oh, the film Colson.
and I'd have gone, yeah, I've not seen it. And it's really bad because I wanted to watch it. I set a thing about watching it, and I don't know what it is. Is it because I didn't have to go to the cinema, maybe? But yeah, so I genuinely apologise. In the whole,
We're not interested.
yeah, no, but I feel a little
Yeah,
bit of
not
shame.
bothered.
I feel a bit of shame to not only YouTube but the audience, because in the whole 6, 8, 7 years that we've been doing this podcast, I think I'm the first one of us to forget to watch a film, and it's terrible because I've got no excuses other than I got a bad
Couldn't be
foot.
arsed.
I think couldn't be asked is a better excuse than
Yes,
you've got a
But
bad foot.
yes.
It's not.
You've
It's
hurt
not
your
couldn't be
foot.
arsed. I've completely
Couldn't be
forgot.
arsed. Fuck subtitles. I think that's what you said, didn't you?
Do you know what? I'm not doing it. I watched Blue Moon and that was shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not watching another one of Ben's picks. And then you went, I can't believe I forgot to watch it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna spend the next half an hour of me.
Well, you're going to
asking-
be nodding.
me asking you questions about a film that I've not seen.
That's,
So we'll start off, shall we, Ben?
Yeah.
Can we have a synopsis?
yeah, that's good.
A director, father, goes back to ask his daughter, who's an actress, very successful, to be in his latest film. She refuses. What you realise is there's a lot of family pain. The film is about family pain, but there's a lot of family pain with him not being there after he divorced the mum.
So this is a Norwegian subtitles film.
Yeah.
What is?
No, I'd say predominantly it's I'd say it's 70% English.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
they go in and out.
Okay. And it was released last year, late last year.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because I saw it
It must be, yeah.
on BAFTA. Yeah.
And it's not just seen as international film at the Oscar, is it? It's got a Best Picture nomination.
I think it might be up for both.
It is definitely up for Best Picture. I'm just going to double check on
I
international.
think it is. I'm sure it will be international as well. It won international at the BAFTAs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you tried to pick this film probably about 10 weeks ago, Ben. maybe 8 weeks ago.
When it got nominated, but I tried to pick it. I thought it was still at the cinema. They took it
It
off
was
the
kind
cinema.
of, yeah.
In
And
that
then
limbo.
weirdly, it's actually come. It
Has
had
it
come
come
up back. Well, the Everyman by Me did a release of every nominated film,
All right.
so you could see it on one night each
Okay,
film.
yeah.
Sinners,
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
the DiCaprio. You could see each one.
Yeah.
But now it's on Mubi, it's
Yes.
on your Apple, and it's on
Prime,
Amazon.
yeah.
Yep, it's available to stream. Jack, you've watched it?
We watched it. Me, Hannah, mother-in-law, watched it. I was really excited for this because I love her as an actress. And the chap who's directed it, he did Worst Person in the World, didn't he? With her.
Okay, yeah.
And he's in it. The guy who plays the boyfriend in Worst
Yes.
Person in the World.
Yeah,
he's
in it.
He's in it as well.
Yeah,
And he's brilliant.
yeah.
He's brilliant.
Neither of you two have seen the other Scandi film of Another Round, have you? Have you seen that?
Oh no, with I know exactly what you
With
mean.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads
Yeah.
Mikkelsen.
No.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's
Is
good,
it?
good
Yeah.
film. It's just I haven't. The only other
Are you trying to come back with films you've
No,
seen?
I'm just improving
that
my
we might-
knowledge.
You haven't seen that, have you? Well,
Yeah.
no, we're not reviewing that one, Colson.
And then I think probably the first Scandi subtitle film I ever watched will have been Headhunters.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Good film.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
good. But we're not
film.
talking about.
No,
Headhunters.
we're
No, I
not.
know,
We're
yeah.
talking
We're
about.
talking about Worst Person in the World.
No, we're not. We're talking about Sentimental Value. We can talk about Worst Person in the World. If you
Yeah,
want to see that.
Have you seen that?
Where did you see it, Jack? Streaming.
Just at home, just on the Apple. If you always have the choice of Apple or Amazon, I always tend to go for Apple because
I do.
the quality's
The quality's a bit better. I didn't know anything about it when I watched it. Did you know much about it?
Only from what you had said.
Well, this is the interesting thing then, because obviously we have the Hamnet theory now, which was
Okay,
started by someone on Patreon. wasn't it?
Pontarelli's Deli.
What's the Hamnet?
It's
The
a-
build-up.
A build, and you said that you were really excited to watch this film, mainly because of Ben's hype. So, kind of before we get into how the film actually, in fact, no, let's
yeah,
go
but
straight for it.
Yeah, okay, go.
The opening scene is very good. She's she is got bad stage fright. She doesn't like going on stage, and she's going to be sick. She won't go on. She tears at her
She tries to escape.
costume. She tries to escape. They force her on. You realise she's kind of at the National Theatre
Yeah,
almost.
it's huge, isn't it?
Huge. It's a big play, and she's a really serious actress.
And is she always acting, and she always has these fears, or is this a new
This
thing?
is scene one.
This is scene one.
Okay,
you
so
don't know
you don't know
anything.
anything.
It's not
Okay.
part of the story, really. What it sets up brilliantly is that she has this heavyweight career, and she does this play, and it goes brilliantly. And then her
It's mad because you see how terrified and how much she doesn't want to go on, and then she's on, and it skips to curtain call, and it's a bow.
And it's
And
another amazing
everyone,
performance.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's extraordinary. And the father, what you realise then is she's become almost like a national. It almost feels like a national theatre
Treasure.
actress.
Yeah, she's a national
like a
yeah.
Judi Dench, something big in theatre. But her father was a film director.
And where's his career at now?
So he had a big career and he did a very famous film. That's
Yeah.
what you learn. Then it's slightly waning.
Okay.
And he's gone to her. He goes to the daughter to offer her a part in basically.
Well, he comes back for the funeral.
Yes. That's
Whose
it, yeah.
funeral?
The mum.
The mum.
Okay. So were they split up?
Yeah.
They were
Okay.
divorced. And the dad went off basically and made these films, didn't he?
Yes.
He got a big career, went away,
went America.
left them.
One daughter or two daughters?
Two.
And is the other relationship, are they both broken relationships, or does he
Yeah,
get...
the dad just went.
Okay.
Yeah. But the second daughter was the one that had the lead in his
Massive hit.
You see a massive hit of his,
Yeah.
and there's a scene in it with a child,
It's a great scene.
and it is an unbelievably brilliant scene. It's a brilliant scene, and you find out that the child in it was his other daughter, who actually didn't become an actress.
Okay.
Yeah.
What she only did that one film, and it completely put her off.
And is the film him convincing his actress daughter to be in the film, or does she agree to be
Yeah,
in the film?
no, she doesn't. She won't even read it.
So that's the film.
But then really the film is going back on what happened in their younger life to say you just weren't there, and him not realizing it, and her not wanting to read this film. And the film is basically the story of her life, isn't it? It's his life. So he wants her to be in this.
His mother committed suicide
in the house.
In the house that she now lives in and grew up in.
So
And they all stayed.
Does his script show his account? Is his script almost an apology or reason why he wasn't there then?
Well, you kind of understand from the film that he must be a bit fucked up and detached.
Yes.
Because he grew up in a house where his mum died.
Yeah.
She killed herself.
Yeah.
And they still continued to live in the house.
Yeah.
And then he had his wife, and they continued to live in the house and raise the children in the house still. Even though there was all this sort of dark past that.
So kind of, what
house.
you kind of get the feeling from him is he would do anything, almost, he's career driven. So even when he goes back, you're going, what's going on here? You don't quite get...
He's not in it for family. He's in it for himself.
Yeah, he's sort of still got that Machiavellian kind of streak in him, isn't he?
So is the dad an arse?
Yeah, so she refuses to do the film. He then gets, Elle Fanning to be in it.
And she's brilliant.
And she's brilliant, but she's a big name.
Yeah.
And that sort of puts the daughter out of sync. And
she's an American. She's to do an accent.
Yeah. So what you see is he says, come to the house, let's rehearse. But it's clear she's not really... It's clear she's got to play the daughter. The real daughter.
I thought that was a remarkable scene of her reading the script. They're blocking through the scene.
Yeah.
So Stellan Skarsgård is the director, and he's blocking through a particular scene. They're having a rehearsal. They're having a little play, with the script.
Yeah.
She's doing her interpretation of it. Now, she's a big name in Hollywood, in the film. She's a big name, right? So she's coming to do this artsy, low-budget film because he's a renowned director. Now, this is mad because she's an actress in real life. She's playing an actress who's supposed to be very, very good in this film.
And in the film,
she's playing a part that she's not. You're not
quite right for.
She's not quite right for.
Okay,
and she knows it.
But you're not certain as to why she's not. You just know something's off.
Yeah,
she's not convincing you enough.
Yes,
but she's still got to be good because she is good.
Yeah,
I thought, fuck me, that's a hard scene to play.
Yeah,
imagine playing that.
Really hard. And then she's going, there's something not quite right. Should I be doing an accent? It just doesn't feel... So she's breaking in and out of the scene as an actor, relating herself as an actor. It's pretty amazing performance. Yeah. And they're all in this house, and it's clear it's not written for her.
Because it's written for his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do they do anything about that?
Yeah. So ultimately, I think Elle has to have the conversation with the daughter.
Yeah.
To say,
this is for you.
This is for you, really. Type thing.
And then the other sister reads it and says, you have to read it.
That's it. She goes, I'm not doing it. And her younger sister, she reads it and she breaks down. But she says, you have to.
But there is one bit where she says, you have to read this bit out loud. And it is a quite remarkable scene.
So are we talking about like exceptional writing here?
I think exceptional writing, but also really gifted actors who get...
Oh, they're brilliant.
Who get the nuance. So she starts to read this script, and as she's reading it, you realise she's not reading the script. She's reading
her dad's pain and everything. Yeah.
So as she starts reading it, she flows into her dad's pain. And then all it is her father's pain. And that's what she's acting. And that's extra. I thought it was an incredible scene of acting. Really quite moving. And she breaks down and then reads, and then just sits there and reads the whole script.
So it's kind of a film that its pillars of strength are everything it needs of. It's really well written. It's an emotive story, and then it's got a great cast behind it.
But also, and also it's a contained story within those characters.
I was going to say, is it just the 5 characters?
Pretty much, pretty much.
Yeah. Like you have an assistant, you have the other movie people and whatever.
Yeah,
and,
but
really, and the movie gets made. And
Well, there's a pretty key scene, I will say, with the director of photography. Is the sort of the only time you move external from the family is when he goes to visit the guy he used to collaborate with.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And then he sees himself reflected in the fact that this guy's too old to move a camera around anymore. He's got a cane. His family has gone and left him.
Okay.
And he sees sort of a reflection of himself in that.
It's very much his
it's very good, Dave. Yeah. Absolutely bang on. Yeah.
It's his last movie.
Yeah, it's his last chance, and you feel all the way through you're thinking he's sort of been emotionally detached from his children. Then when he needed his children, but he has actually done something that's accessed his pain. It's a weird thing. It's almost like it's the movie, an apology, but also the pain of his life, but also realizing the only people who could play it is probably his daughter.
And I know, obviously, you won't want to give too much away because I do need to watch it. Is the movie enough of an apology to bring the family back together?
Well, you don't know.
You don't know that.
It doesn't tie everything up in a bow.
It doesn't tie it up in a Disney style.
But there is a beautiful bit at the end when you suddenly realise.
Still very sad.
Yeah.
It's not all.
No, it's the best type of ending, which is it still has a feeling.
It's a real life ending.
Yeah.
Where you feel at the end, you go, oh.
So I know we've got 9 Oscar noms, and you've got 4 like big act performances. Which are the ones that massively stand out? Like, is it him? Is it her?
For me, it's the younger sister.
Yes.
I think she's fucking brilliant. That younger sister, brilliant.
Brilliant.
And her as well. I think she's brilliant.
Brilliant,
because she does nothing but everything. It's all subtle and it's all in her face.
And it's all utterly real.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh God, yeah.
It's like frighteningly real. Like you feel very quickly when I was watching it. I forgot I was in a film. Very natural, but then parts of it are a bit heightened, and it catches you unaware. So I think sometimes films go, "This is the sad bit," and then suddenly you were there. Oh, I didn't expect that from the scene. So I get it. I mean, look, it's super layered, super nuanced writing, brilliant acting, and very simple in a house.
He got the idea, the director, because he wrote it.
Okay.
He got the idea from when he was moving house. And he thought, I wonder what the people who lived here before would think of my time here. And the people who come in, and sort of like how a house has lots of history with people living in it.
Who go through it, yeah.
He was thinking, what if there was one family that had grandparents in there, the stories the grandparents have in the house, how that passes on to their kids, and then their kids after that, if they all sort of stay, what do they sort of all get entangled in?
So that's rare.
It's all featured around that one house that they've all grown up in.
It's rare that, like, one of the words that Ben used was like how it just feels so real. It's rare that something that feels so real is actually come from a creative brain, and it's not like the director telling his story. Like how he's come up with that idea of one house.
Yeah.
It
made me actually
shows talent.
It made me actually really fall in love a bit with acting again.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah,
it made me think. Wow, you can really beautifully act a film. With
it is an actor's type film.
It really is.
Proper,
super simple
workshop.
It doesn't look super set up. The shots don't look super set up. You're not seeing anything where you go, that looks a bit tricksy. It looks just they wear it very lightly, like the worst person in the world. They wear it very lightly.
Just conversation.
Yeah.
Would you say, as actors, it kind of gave you that envy and that jealousy of being like,
that'd be a great gig to get.
Great. But also, and I know this might seem a bit crass, but I think sometimes Corrie at its best is occasionally you get a two-hander, or you're in your house and it's quiet, and you actually are you've done it for so long, you become two actors just talking to each other. And that's what he's got brilliantly in that film is he doesn't hyper go over the relationships. He doesn't say...
It's more what's not said throughout the entire film.
And they leave the gaps and you go...
And you have to fill
them in. You have to fill them in. And I think actually that's film at its best. For me, you know, you fill them in and you go, crikey, that affected me. So we both I definitely felt at the end of it, I'd really seen something I'd want to rewatch. And go,
because you see something else on the rewatch.
Now I know what it is. Okay.
I feel like it's going to be big scores, which we will find out after this short break. We're back from the break. We've been talking about sentimental value in today's episode. It is time to find out what the boys have rated.
You've got one shoe on, one shoe off.
Because it's the injured foot. Look at the size of that, Jack. Is it almost as big as your rating's going to be?
I can't see any difference. What?
They always look a bit swollen. Don't take.
You've always got fat feet, though.
I said
what do you mean?
I sent you both a picture.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't know what your score would be on feet rating.
Well, I saw them feet and I thought, okay, no, they wildebeest feet.
Did you not look at them? Did you see the bruise?
No.
To be honest, cos I didn't spend much time
You went,
looking at them and inspecting.
I looked and was like, why are your toes bigger than your big toe?
Oh, yeah. All of them, they were like fucking fingers.
Your toes were bigger than your big toe. Anyway, back to the ratings now.
They're terrible.
Okay, right. Shall I go first?
Yeah.
Yes, your film, you go first.
I think I'm going to go. Do you know what? I think as an actor, I'm going to go 10. And it is big, but I actually saw some pure acting on a film. And I think that can't be, that must survive. Because it is, I'm so pleased it's done so well. And I really think I'd watch it again. And I don't think I would ever get bored of their performances because they're so real. It reminds me of when I'm seeing like a Kramer or a Godfather. There's some reality to it, which is the energy is so extraordinary that at the end of the film I went, oh wow, I've really seen a bit of a masterpiece really for me.
So the same vibe you almost got from Ethan Hawke's performance in Blue Moon, but in a better company and a better film story.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Blue Moon was probably more mannered and Ethan Hawke was... This really was like some of the most natural, nuanced acting I've seen. It was to the point where I'm going, oh, she really is reading her father's pain. Not, I can't see... Like, you could see the mechanisms in Ethan Hawke and whatever, and he's playing a different character. You can't with this.
Okay.
You can't. You're immediately thinking...
It's completely real.
All I remember from drama school was how to create the feeling of, and we do it on Corrie a lot, is you spend 20 years with someone, you actually do spend 20 years with someone, so you end up really knowing them.
Yeah.
But all you were trying to do at drama school was create an environment where people believed you as a family, and I believed them immediately, and I believed her immediately, and they were all brilliant.
Yeah.
Even when they're stacking things and just talking about their mum was a psychiatrist, wasn't she? And having clients in, and she overheard them, and I don't know. Anyway, for me, I really think it's a film you could watch again and again.
10 from Ben. Jack?
8.9.
8.9.
It's big, and I think it's just on the cusp of the 9s for me.
Explain the 0.9 then.
Because it's very, very close to 9.
Why is it? What? No, sorry.
What we're seeing there, what my question should have been is the fall down in the point system.
No,
it's very, very close to 9.
What my question should have been is, why is it not a 9?
I don't think it lives in the 9s, as it's not going to go as an all-time classic for me. If it's in the 9s, I'm watching it again and again and again and again, and I will like to do a rewatch. Blah blah blah. It's slow. There's a lot of people who will watch that film and go, God, it's slow. I think it's because it's trying to be very real and just real life. There's no explosions. There's no.
No,
do you know
but then
what I
at the
mean?
end is a kind of beautiful ending.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, I didn't think
Yeah.
it would be that. I didn't think it'd be that ending.
Yeah.
But it will go down as one of the lowest
8.9
rated
is still
films.
big. It's still
Yeah,
massive.
but it's a low rated film now, isn't it?
It
Well,
is.
It's been one of the lowest.
Yeah.
It's 18.9.
Which
Out
probably
of
puts it
30.
on par.
But-
Dave Woolen's going to tell us what that puts it on the par with. And it's going to be some
Or
shocking
I was
films.
going to suggest that we half your ratings and make that mine.
No,
What?
you haven't seen it.
So,
What?
do
Whatever crap you've put into
I-
your head,
Okay.
you haven't seen it.
So are we what?
Well, that is what it is.
Yeah, but we can't
rate it.
We have to just null and void me then. So in fact, do you know who's seen it? Dave Woolen. So let's let Dave Woolen have my rating and put it into the supercomputer.
No, you haven't seen it.
So it says- What-
That's what it is.
So what do I have to? What's my score?
You haven't seen it.
18.9.
18.9.
9 out of 30.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Oh God.
Ranked 150th in our films.
The big thing is Jack.
Mm.
Are you
Is it my pick?
in the
Oh,
box
no.
office?
Yeah.
Okay, so we go budget first.
We're going budget. What is the budget for Sentimental Value?
I'm not allowed to take part. I've been told.
We're in dollars.
We're in dollars.
Norwegian dollars.
No,
That would be euros. Would it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Euros. Norwegian dollars. I'm paying you in Norwegian dollars. I think I'm going for $15 million.
Okay.
Low budget.
It's a point. To give a point.
It's
And
what?
There's a point in
They
there.
use the Norwegian krone in Norway. Everyone.
Do they?
Ah,
Krone. Well, they use
krone.
American money for America.
Oh, it's a point something.
It's a point something.
So I've got to
You can go whatever you want. but get a point in
12.5.
there. 12.5,
So I'm going 15.5.
7.8.
Wow.
God, it must have, that's like 5 million quid.
Here's a question for you,
Wow.
which might aid your answer here. Will this film make more money having a shorter cinema run but being on a high premium on your movies and your apples?
I think what can happen is you'd argue, will this be a film that will live for the next 5 or 10 years and you'd be able to watch? You probably would make some money.
Because, for example, I don't know how much you get from a cinema. Like, I don't know how much the film actually gets, but we're talking like a £10 purchase, aren't
It
we?
gets majority of it, I think.
Oh, does
doesn't
it?
I don't think the cinema gets much off the ticket, does it?
I don't know.
It makes the money back on the food and drink.
Yeah. I
Okay,
don't know what the
I
split
think
is.
a lot of the
I
film.
don't know. So Mubi must have put the money in then. Someone at Mubi must have. Maybe they bought it. And
You
then
haven't
what's
said
it taken?
What's it taken?
So hold on. It cost how much to make? 7.
7.8.
Oh, I reckon it's only made about like 30. Well, it might not have even made that.
Think how many copies it's got to sell if it's not really done a cinema run.
Is it made 15?
It's got to be seen by 10 million people. So it's got, hasn't
15?
it?
I don't
More,
know.
I think.
Well, I don't know. It's quite a low. It's quite. Look, some people won't want to watch if they think it's subtitled or whatever.
I think 25.
You're going 25?
15
22.
Sandwiched us.
for a man who hasn't seen
Three
it.
times. Three times its money.
That's very good.
It's all right.
It's good. How do you
I
think?
wonder what I'd be interested to know is what kind of run it was having until it was
Yeah.
going
The-
until it was
it
going to
gets
be
the
nominated.
hype.
Oh, fuck it. It'd have helped massively.
Yeah.
Fucking massively.
How do you think it'll do at the Oscars?
I think it'll get international,
Yeah.
I imagine, and that's probably it.
Yeah.
I just think the
Hamnet, Jessie Buckley, I
I
think,
think
will win.
that looks to be the only award
Yeah.
that we all can sit here and say
She's
that
going to
is
win.
nailed on to win.
Jesse Buckley.
If
Yeah.
she doesn't win Best Actress,
She's won
I mean,
everything else.
She's won
She-
everything
Do you
else.
know how many fucking films she's got out at the moment, by the way?
Yeah, maybe it's 2 or 3. No, The Bride's coming
I
out,
think
isn't
there's
it?
3
Yeah.
in there. There's
Yeah, but sometimes
Hamnet
that's
the
what
Bride-
That's
Do you
what
remember-
happens. It happens.
Do you remember when that's
with,
what happened to Jude Law? And there was that big thing at the Oscars, and someone went, and it kind of kiboshed his career a bit. It kind of stopped it. Who got up and said, I'm so tired of seeing you at the cinema.
Right.
I am
Wow.
sick of, because it was unbelievable.
One
It
after
was the
one
way
after
he
one.
did AI with Spielberg. It's
Yeah.
the way they all
Yes.
came out on different budgets. So she's doing ones on different budget. Hamnet probably is a way different budget to that one she's done with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Got it, so it's done well. He's a good director.
Yeah,
He's a very
it has
good
done
director.
really well.
So Ben picked Sentimental Value for us to watch last week. That means it is now the turn of you, Jack. We're still in this theme of picking new releases, especially in Oscars season. Only, what are we now? 2 weeks away from the Oscars at the point of recording?
Oh, Simon Wilson, our resident artist, has sent us an Oscar picture.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes, we are. And I think the big film that we've missed off our lists that is nominated for a record number of
Sinners.
Oscars, 16, is, of course, Sinners. So
Watch that.
I think that's what we pick. And then
we've done them.
And then we've done them. Pretty much, we've done them. I mean, there is a few rogue ones. The Secret Agent.
If I had legs, I'd kick you.
Is that nominated?
Yes.
Is that nominated for best film? I'm not sure if it is.
let's
I
have a
think
look.
Is she just nominated for actress?
Yeah, she's sorry, it's not on best film. You're correct.
Secret
Exactly.
Agent,
Train
foreign film, yeah.
Dreams is the other one on best picture.
Train Dreams.
Oh, Netflix, yeah.
That's on the Netflix. But I'm going to go Sinners.
Sinners, I'll watch it again.
It's a
Interesting.
bigger-
Will it be rewatched for all of us on Sinners?
Yeah.
I've just rewatched it, so that's what I've picked.
Convenient. That's not.
Because I get the night off.
Well, I took the
Well,
night
you
off
took
this
the night
week.
off.
You fucking
Yeah,
did,
you
yeah.
took, yeah.
I
I think-
recommend.
There we go. Brilliant.
There we go.
All we got time for on today's episode of On the Sofa. We're back on Friday. This Friday,
Yeah.
we'll be doing a Commission Impossible, and we're
Chad
answering
Charts.
Chad Chats on the Friday.
See how we go?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, could do.
And we're answering a bunch of questions from our new friends on Facebook.
Facebook, we've gone
Can
back.
you believe it?
Yeah.
We've gone back on the socials.
Yeah.
Back to Facebook.
Should we
We're
say
bringing it
why,
back.
or should we save it for Friday?
Listen on Friday. It's a brilliant story about our fake Facebook.
It's a good one. We'll see you on Friday, and make sure you watch Sinners ready for next Wednesday. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.